Hi everyone, it's Eric again, Sawmill's very own meteorologist, and whether you are a bear or you're a fan of bears like myself, or maybe you just want to make some new bear friends, well, this is the week for you. It is Bear Week at Sawmill. Yeah, the fun starts this weekend, continues all week long. And we got lots planned for you, including the Sexy Bear Contest. So start training for that. That'll be on Saturday evening. You're also not going to want to miss the Hefty Heifer Drag Show on Saturday. And are you hungry? Well, you may want to take part in some of our eating contests this weekend. Lots of good food, by the way, not just in the contest, but outside of that as well. But let's talk about all the events that are planned for this weekend at Sawmill. Of course, Thursday evening, we have our game night and naked billiards. But as we move into Friday, when a lot of us will be arriving, get here as early as you can for the happy hour pool party. That goes from noon to 4, and it is going to be a gorgeous afternoon. Temperatures peaking in the mid-80s. That is the Florida weather that we love. And then as we head into the evening, we have our courtyard guitar sessions with Steven. That'll be at 9 o'clock. And then we do have the Boogie Bear dance party Friday night. Temperatures falling back into the 60s with mainly clear skies. Moving into Saturday, by the way, there's a jam-packed schedule on Saturday. So if you want to look at the complete schedule, I suggest you go to floridagaycamping.com, our website, or you can check it out on Instagram by just searching Sawmill. But here's just a couple of things going on. We have our naked pool party Saturday afternoon. Temperatures will be peaking in the low 80s through the afternoon, probably around 80 when the party starts. Then as we move ahead here to 8 o'clock, that is our Hefty Heifer show. Temperatures will be settling back to around 70 degrees with mainly clear skies. And well, how daring are you? Do you dare to bear it all at our Dare to Bear dance party? And so just take it all off, embrace our beautiful bodies. That'll be at 10:30 Saturday night. Temperature settling into the 60s, and immediately after that, the party continues in the Bear Cave. So be ready for a full night of fun here at Sawmill. Let's talk about the weather story, and we do have a front not too far away from us here as we kick off the weekend, but all the showers I think stay in extreme northern Florida and into Georgia. That all bypasses to the east. There's another low pressure system right on its heels. This is actually why our temperatures are going to be so warm. The winds out ahead of it are out of the south. That is a warm wind, so we get temperatures that are into the 80s both Friday and Saturday, but there is a front here that will swing through later in the weekend. I think it'll actually be the second half of the day on Sunday. There could be a couple of showers. We have a Sunday fun day pool party planned, probably be on the tail end of that as well. So 86 degrees on Friday with sunshine and a few scattered clouds. Temperatures once again into the 80s on Saturday with full-on sunshine. It's going to be a great day, and as I mentioned earlier, the complete event schedule is always available for you on floridagaycamping.com. We are a little bit cooler with the clouds increasing on Sunday. Chance for some showers through the afternoon. Doesn't look like a washout. And the cold front does what you'd expect. It does cool the temperatures down, but you know what? That's bear weather. That's why we got the bears have the fur to keep them warm. And then if you don't, like myself, you just cuddle up on a bear and they'll keep you warm too. So that is this week's weather update. It's Bear Week Part 1. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all next week with another weather update.